Thanks for joining us. And today we're going to talk about Kriya Yoga is easy. So I had a conversation with one of my Kriya Yoga students earlier this week, and we were talking about her Kriya Yoga practice. And Kriya Yoga is a multi-layer practice, so when folks are learning it initially, it can seem a bit challenging. But there's an essential element to Kriya Yoga, and that's really what I got into talking to her about. And so she sent me, the next day, she sent me an email that says the following: "It worked immediately. Your explanation was so easy, I really got it. I felt so relaxed, as if I had a noodle spine, tingling hands and feet, body does not want to move, my breathing changed to barely there and really slow." This could be a video. 2 easy first steps in Kriya, or something like that. Diaphragmatic breathing and whisper breath or whisper inhale. So what basically happened is I tried to explain the essence of Kriya Yoga. And so the 3 things that I explained to her are about doing a diaphragmatic breath or belly breathing. There's a challenge with a lot of folks when they learn some kind of intentional breathing practice and they're used to the habits of breathing with upper chest breathing. So we have been habituated to use upper chest breathing because we use it when we're talking. We're doing some exhalation and immediately we'll breathe in to breathe out some more to continue talking. And so that's a habit that we learn, and usually as adults, people tend to breathe upper chest, and it's only when they relax in sleep that they allow the belly breath to happen, a diaphragmatic breath to happen. And so often people will have tension in their lower abdomen. When you have tension in your lower abdomen, it restricts your thoracic diaphragm, which is responsible for pushing air out of your lungs and allowing air or space to be in your lungs for inhalation. When you allow your abdomen to relax, that thoracic diaphragm can drop down and there's more space in the lungs to breathe. So when people learn, who have been breathing with upper chest breathing, to relax their abdomen and to breathe from their belly, suddenly things start to open up. Now the second thing I told my student was about using ujjayi, and ujjayi means victory. So ujjayi breath is victory breath. People who have taken some kind of yoga class or done yoga asanas may have had the experience of learning ujjayi in a hatha yoga format, where one is holding a position and it's a challenging position to hold, and the instructor will say, keep breathing, use ujjayi, and what they will do is some kind of aspirated sound in their throat, right? And what the aspirated sound does is it's a constriction of the epiglottis in the throat, which creates a narrowing of the throat. As a result of narrowing, it slows down one's breath. And so one is able to breathe slower and longer when you're using an ujjayi. And so that's what I basically counseled this student to do, is to engage in ujjayi with belly breathing, to bring the breath below 7 breaths per minute. So to do that, the quickest you can breathe is 4 seconds in and 5 seconds out. And one can use an app. There are many kind of breathing apps, pranayama apps, where you can set the length, the time for the inhale and the time for the exhale. So if you set a 4-second inhale and a 5-second exhale, you're getting into that threshold of the 7 breaths per minute. And you're engaging in ujjayi and a belly breath. You're basically doing the major components of Kriya, the essence of Kriya. It's not all of the components of Kriya, but it's a good base of it. And this is something that we teach as heart rate variability resonance breathing. This heart rate variability resonance breathing is really, you could see this sort of the germ of Kriya, the essence of Kriya that allows you to start to experience signs of your meditation working, right? So what you experience is a galvanic skin response. You're going to feel sensations in your body. It might be the hands being hot and heavy. It might be pulsation in your lower lip, tingling in the body, and so on. Things like that. These are signs that your parasympathetic nervous system is becoming predominant. What is happening when you're engaging in this heart rate variability resonance breathing is that you're slowing down your breath rate by using this intentional breathing. You're also slowing down your heart rate because you're putting pressure on part of your parasympathetic nervous system that controls the heart rate in your brain. There's the medulla oblongata, which is in the brainstem, is responsible for the heart rate. And when you engage in the slow, long breathing, what you're doing in effect is slowing down your heart rate. And all of that starts to bring you into a low idle state. This is the essence of Kriya Pranayama, of the most prevalent practice that is used in Kriya. So the essence of Kriya Yoga is so easy. Abdominal breathing, slow, long inhalation and exhalation, below 7 breaths per minute, and engaging in some ujjayi allows you to have that elongated breath. And as we can see from my student's email, that there was an immediate effect from that. It has an immediate effect on your experience, which is why it provides a form of biofeedback. This freeze response, what we call pratyahara in yoga, internalization, it lets you know that you're heading in the direction of continuously deepening meditation, which is exactly where you want to go. So Kriya Yoga in its essence is really easy. And folks can begin with that practice. We have a guided meditation on our YouTube channel, and I'll show you a link for that. It allows you to start to experience with the essence of Kriya, which leads you into a deep meditative state. So this practice alone, it can be very effective for getting into meditation. But in essence, the essence of Kriya Yoga is easy, it is simple, and it provides immediate effects. So if you have any questions about this video, feel free to send me an email at info@modernkriya.com. Also check our website at modernkriya.com and our YouTube channel. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.